he was an arrested person. Do you agree?
Yes, he was arrested. He was in detention, my lord.
Ngaso i-30 kaMeyi ngo-2020 uma iboshwa uyena-ke uSergeant Mogola ngayo i-J50 yebo wayeumuntu oboshiwe koyisiboshwa.
Yes, but now I just want us to clear up the terms relating to the explanation you gave yesterday. At that time, when he was brought to Force Loaders, and when he met you, he was not already detained in custody. Do you agree?
I agree that he was not in the police custody, but my lord, detention needs to be understood in its correct context. So if the police comes to your house and say, we are taking you in for questioning to a police station that could be 5 kilometers away, from the moment they took control of you from your house, you are under detention. The police station is just a formality where you are put behind bars. The moment they take control of you, you are under police detention.
Angichazeke lokho ukuze kuzozwakala-ke ukuthi asithi amaphoyisa ayekufikela-ke la uhlala khona emzini wakho asesithi-ke manje sifanele sihambe nawe mhlambe siya ku-police station-ke kuyibanga-ke elama-kilometer awu-5 nkathi nje sowungabekususa-ke lapho uma ungaphansi kwamaphoyisa nje wena-ke sowuthathwa-ke njengomuntu nje okwi-detention-ke ukuthi uye e-police station sekuwukuthi nje manje sekukwenza nje into eformal kodwa ngesikhathi ungaphansi kwabo-ke detention.
Hence, my lord, the rights are given when you are when the police take control of you. They will warn you according to Section 35 constitutional rights. Furthermore, when you are now physically incarcerated, then the Form 14A kicks in, because now that kicks in when you are now incarcerated, going to the cells.
Ingakho-ke uma befika-ke kuwena-ke la ukhona-ke noma la bakuthola khona kusemzini wakho noma ikuphi yila bechazela khona-ke ngamalungelo akho. Uma-ke manje usufakwa-ke kuwona-ke ama-cell e-police station yila kungena khona-ke le form ewu-14A.
Say, I will demonstrate this to have a practical, not a practical meaning, not an academic meaning, in the sense that when you explained yesterday about the constitutional rights to be explained or read to the accused, you mentioned that there are certain rights when a person is arrested, certain rights that needs to be explained when he's detained, and certain rights that needs to be explained when he's an accused person. You remember saying?
I do remember, my lord.
Ngiyakhumbula-ke ngisho izolo ukuthi-ke umuntu-ke noma right umuntu oboshiwe umuntu-ke okwi-detention nomuntu owumsolwa noma owumangalelwa uma sevela enkantolo.
According to my question, in relation to detention, when you say SAP 14 capital letter A kicks in when he is physically detained or locked in the police cells, that's when you talk about detention, the relevance of section SAP 14 capital letter A. But when you relate to arrest, what is the prominent right that you explain to the arrested person?
So, my lord, let me start here. I think the last part of where the detention kicks in is incorrect. It's not what I've said. I'm saying when the police arrest someone on the street and the rights are given, the person is under detention. So the detention is under police control. If that person runs away, they will even charge that person for escaping from lawful police custody. You're under police control. And I said when he is finally taken to the police station, in other words, the police holding cells, then the formalities will be done, and that is where the 14A and the SAP 14 register, what you call it, 14 cell register, will kick in, because now he's been put in the holding cells. So that's what I've explained. But to come to your question, my lord, arrest and detentions are more or less the same. Arrest is when a person will appear in court and the court will make a decision. Detention, there is a prerogative from the police to say, after investigating this person, we don't think we have enough evidence, the person can be released. Once a person is formally arrested, only the court, in other words, placing the docket before the control prosecutor, will make a decision to say, I don't have enough, I'm releasing this person, or arraign this person. So the similarities are very close, my lord, because the execution takes place outside by the police. When the third right, because you've mentioned detention and arrest, then the rights of the accused kicked in when the person is in court, because that is where he is addressed as an accused person. When he's outside, he's addressed as a suspect. Once he appears before court, my lord, is now an accused once he's arraigned, my lord.
Ngicabanga ukuthi umeli ke kukhona la ongangizwanga khona ke engangizwanga kahle khona ke ngoba uma ngikhuluma ke nge-detention yila engisho khona ke ukuthi uma umuntu ngenkathi nje usungaphansi kolawulo ke noma i-control yamaphoyisa ke yila esithi khona ke manje ke uku-detention kuwukuthi amaphoyisa kuyiwona abangakhona ukuthi ke bathathe isinqumo ukuthi cha emuva kokuthi sesiphenyileke akukho esinako lo muntu sesingamdedela ke kodwa uma kuthiwa u-arrested noma uboshiwe inkantolo ke manje esengasho ukuthi cha emuva idokotela selingaphambi kwenkantolo inkantolo isingasho ukuthi cha akukho ke la okuphathekayo okungenza ukuthi lo muntu lona ke ngaqhubekwa ngaye ila ngithi ke kuhluka khona ke base sikhuluma ke manje ukuthi futhi ke uma umuntu ke manje ilungelo leli lokuthi ungumsolwa ke noma ke uboshiwe leso isinqumo sona ke manje ukuthi ke akusingona amaphoyisa athatha isinqumo kodwa kuba yinkantolo yona.
Lastly, my lord, there is no stipulation that says once a person is arrested or detained on the street cannot be taken for further investigation. He must automatically be taken to the detention cells until he appears. There is no such, my lord.
Futhi kokugcina ayikho nje into ethi uma umuntu ke eboshiwe noma ke ethathiwe ke estradini loyo muntu loyo ke akukho ukuthi ke kungwenziwa ke uphenyo kufanele athathwe amikiswe kuma cells loyo muntu loyo.
I've got the reason for asking this question relating to such a distinction, but I'll take you to section 35. They are still just checking section 35 for me. But in the interim, let's just look at the J50, which you said you have applied for.
Yes.
I'm not sure if you are in possession of the copy of the J50.
No, I'm not. Supposedly.
I can assist. So is it marked? So it's not marked. So the J50 that you are in possession of, it was issued on the 26th of October.
Yes, my lord. This is not clearly visible, but I do know, my lord, it was issued on the 26th of October. Can I maybe find my copy, my lord, because this is not visible.
Lana ke akubonakali kahle ke ngicela ubheka ke yakhe icopy kodwa uthi uyazi ukuthi ke i-J50 lena ke yakhishwa ngazo i-26 October.
What I know, my lord, the J50 was executed on the 26th of October and the accused appeared on the 27th of October.
Engikwaziyo ukuthi ke yona ke ukuthi nje ayisebenzeke ngamagama ke baboshwe ke ukuthi execute ke lokho kona ke kwenzeka ngazo i-26 zika October base beyobingelela imantshi ke ngelandelanayo.
Yes, I want to get a precise meaning of the J50, but before I get into that, let's give you the chance to get your copy.
Okay, just if the court can bear, okay. So the warrants, my lord, were issued on the 23rd of October 2020 and executed 3 days later.
Ukuthi siwatholeke nokuthi ke inkantolo ke igunyaziseke ukuthi lama warrants ke ngempela ke singawathola kwakunge-23 zika October 2020 ukuthi ke manje sihambe ke ukuthi kuyoboshwa ke abantu lapho ke abakona ama warrants kwenzeka nge-26 zika October 2020.
Yes. Now let's look at the meaning of J50. It's a warrant of arrest.
That is correct, my lord.
I-J50 ke ila kusho khona ke ukuthi manje seninegunya ke lokuthi ngahamba niyobopha.
Accused number 1 and number 2 were already arrested when it was issued. Do you agree?
No, but not for this matter, my lord. I think this needs to be looked at in its context. They were arrested for different matters. Insofar as this matter is concerned, this was the first time they were charged, my lord.
Umeli uthi ke kodwa ke umsolo wokuqala nowesibili babe sebeboshiwe ke ngaleso sikhathi uthi ke Brigadier uma ephendula ke kodwa lento kuyafuna ukuthi ichazwe ke izwakale kahle ke ukuthi babe ngaboshelwe lona lecala babeboshelwe amanye amacala kwakuqala ke ukuthi beboshelwa lona leli icala.
My question does not relate to other matters that were arrested for. The question is accused 1 and 2. May I approach accused 1? May I approach? Thank you. My question relates to the status of accused number 1 and number 2. At that time, the J50 was issued under case number 636. Though these accused persons were already arrested.
My Lord,
As a please, my Lord, we've allowed counsel to traverse these issues yesterday and today, but at the moment we're busy with a trial within a trial. It's about whether the prerequisites for the admissibility of the confessions of pointing out have been met, but my learned friends seem to be now traversing the issues that relate to the main trial, and we submit, my Lord, that he should confine himself to the issues that pertain to the trial within the trial. They might be intertwined, these issues might be intertwined, but with respect, we submit, my Lord, that he should confine himself to the issues that arose in a trial within a trial.
My Lord, the aspect of a J50 was raised by this witness during trial within the trial. So I'll stick on this question because it is relevant from what was led by the witness during examination in chief. Are you now in possession of the copy?
yes, I am, my Lord. I am.
I have a slight problem in terms of information that is in the J50. I had an opportunity to go through it. Can you give on the document that is in front of you, what is the name of the accused?
Muzika ukhulelwa Sithemba Sibiya.
Igama lamsolo elibhalwe lana ke umuzika ukhulelwa Sithemba Sibiya.
And the address?
It says unknown.
Ikheli kuthiwa ke alaziwe.
Why?
Because the address that he gave in the previous matter when he was arrested, my Lord, when he brought the bail application in the lower courts, was found to be false, and as a result, bail was denied.
Isizathu ke kungoba ikheli awanikeza ngalo ke inkantolo kaMantshi ngathi ke kwelinye icala ngathi enza ke isicelo sebail kwatholakala ukuthi i-address ekungasiyona ingakho ke wayinqatshelwa ibail.
I will disagree with you. I'm putting to you that when you brought an application for the J50, sorry, let me just put it this way. I don't want to get into the person who was arrested under 217/03/2019. In terms of that docket, did you have an opportunity to go through or to see the docket?
Yes, I did, my lord.
Umuntu owayeboshiwe-ke kuleya case 021703 ka-2019 yebo ngabheka idokodo.
It has the address of accused number 1.
My lord, in that docket, the reason the warrant of arrest, the G50, was issued on the Tembisa case is because the address that was initially given was found to be incorrect when the police were looking for accused number 1. That's the first suspect. When he was then formally charged for that matter, he was then subsequently charged for the case of attempted murder in forced arrest. As I was saying, he was attending different matters.
Okwenzeka-ke lana angithi ngokumayela uma uthi-ke i-address ikhona-ke kwidokodo kwatholakala-ke ukuthi-ke uma kwenziwa-ke uphenyo ukuthi leliyana-ke idokodo-ke noma-ke i-address anikeze ngayo ukuthi akusiyona i-address ekuyiyona manje-ke uma manje esechajwa-ke manje sekumanje icala leli lokuzama-ke ukubulala kwi-case yase-phosphorus nanjengoba bengishilo-ke ukuthi wayebhekene namacala amaningi ahlukene.
No, just hang on, because I want you to understand this. He brought bail applications on both matters, my lord. Now, when the issue of address arose as to where can we find him if bail is granted, he took us to Kwanongoma, in other words, his hometown, not this address that counsel is referring to.
Manje-ke wasefaka-ke isicelo sebail. Uma-ke inkantolo manje-ke isifuna ukwazi-ke sizokunika noma uma kuwukuthi-ke ibail uyayithola uma ufunwa-ke amaphoyisa azokuthola kuphi amaphoyisa wase amaphoyisa ewaholela-ke kwaNongoma hayi le address ummeli akhuluma ngayo.
Where it was found that he goes there on holidays or when there's events, and as a result, the outcome of the bail application in Phosphorus was denied, and he abandoned the bail application on this case 217 of 3/2019. So that issue of the address, the bail application, insofar as this matter of Tembisa was concerned, he abandoned the bail application, my lord.
Kwatholakala-ke ukuthi kwaNongoma uya-ke ngamaholide khona lapho nokuthi-ke uma kunemicimbi ekhona-ke ingakho-ke manje-ke ukuthi-ke isicelo-ke ibheyile-ke yase iyanqatshwa-ke Phosphorus uma sekuziwa kuleli cala-ke laseThembisa-ke akaqhubekanga-ke nesicelo sebheyile kule iyaseThembisa.
Sir, I'm relating, sorry, may I approach you? Thank you. Sir, can I? My question is centered on the J50 and the information that is contained in the J50 relating to the address. So the J50 So, may I just hand over this TT, exhibit TT to you? That is the J50 that was issued. Do you see it?
That is
under cast number 217.
correct, yes, insofar as the Tembisa matter is concerned.
Iyona-ke le J50 yakhishwa-ke mayelana necala leli laseThembisa.
It was issued before the J50 that you said you're the one who applied for it.
It was, so my lord, these are different matters.
Sir,
217,
I'll give you an explanation. I'll request you to...
Why don't you let the witness answer you?
No, my lord, I know where I'm going.
You say I'm interfering. You ask the question, the witness wants to answer you, you deny him that opportunity.
May I?
Let him answer first.
So my lord,
proceed.
yeah, I'm saying this warrant that counsel is referring to of Tembisa, yes, was issued before because it relates to the drug dealing matter. The warrant that is before me relates to the murder and the matter that is before court, which was issued on the 23rd of October 2020. Two different cases, two different matters.
Le warrant ukhansela qeda ukunika yona manje yebo yakhishwa ngaphambi kwale mina engikhuluma ngayo engayithola nge-23 ka October 2020 eyasethembisa lena eqala lokubulala qala lelo eliphambi kwenkantolo manje amacala amabili lana ahlukile.
I understand, sir. I understand there are two different cases, but it's one and the same person. It's one and the same Moses Bia.
Yes, we agree. It's accused number 1.
Kuyiqiniso ukuthi yebo amabili ahlukile kodwa akhuluma ngomuntu oyedwa.
But the J54 issued under CAS 217 bears the date of 1818, Vosimozi section.
I'm not sure where counsel says that, because on top it says address unknown. Unless we're talking about two different documents. What is written here says address unknown.
Angazi ukuthi umyelo ukhuluma ngayiphi ngoba lana kubhaliwe ikheli kwase kubhalwa ukuthi unknown alaziwa ukuthi 1818 ubonaphi angazi.
Sorry for that question. I think I got it. Where's the one that was issued? It's the same as I beg your pardon about this. There's one page like this. It's got I had the witness of that.
You want me to adjourn so that you can get your papers in order?
God please us, madam.